Hello, people, or may I say sziasztok? I hope you can receive my warm greetings all the way from Hungary. My name is Yahdini Hanifa, and I'm an IISMA Awardee studying at the University of Pècs in Hungary. As you guys may have noticed from the title, today we're going to talk about one of the topics from my favorite subject I learned this semester, which is international business communication. Specifically, we will talk about the recipe of an effective written communication to answer the questions such, how do we deliver our ideas clearly when we are writing a business message? You may have or haven't heard of it, but I know you guys are curious. So let's jump right to the point. Okay, so basically there are four key points that we have to take notes when we are writing a business message. The first one is being sensitive to the audience's needs. First, we have to adopt the you attitude. It means speaking and writing in terms of the audience's wishes, preference, hopes, and interests. Second, we have to maintain the standards of etiquette. Make sure that the message substance and the way we deliver the message itself fulfill these three basic communication etiquettes, which are respect, diplomacy, and tactfulness. Third, we have to emphasize the positive. Don't get it wrong, it doesn't mean that we cannot be honest, but instead we can just focus on ways to improve and emphasize audience's benefits. So never try to hide the negative news, but look for positive points that will foster your relationship with the audience. Fourth, use a bias-free language. So in a diversity environment, we're going to work with people from many different backgrounds, and of course, we have to show them respect. There are some common biases that we have to avoid. For example, gender bias, age bias, race or ethnicity bias, and disability bias. And moving on to the next key is about building a strong relationship with your audience. We can establish credibility by emphasizing honesty, objectivity, awareness of the audience needs, credentials, knowledge, expertise, performance, and also sincerity. Another way to build relationship with your audience is also by projecting your company's image. Meaning preferred communication style of your company must take over your own views and your personal communication style. And the third key is about controlling your style and tone. There are three tips that I want to point out under this part. The first one is, in business, it is preferred to create a conversational tone. So a conversational tone is a plain language that sounds businesslike without being too formal or too informal. Second, use plain language. And the last one is we have to choose active or passive voice properly, because active sentences are usually stronger than the passive one. So for example, we can use passive sentences to soften a bad news. The fourth and also the last key is about composing the message itself. Some crucial tips when we are crafting the message are, first, we have to choose powerful words. For example, we can use words like accelerate, amplify, or augment instead of using increase. And the next one is we have to create effective sentences and coherent paragraphs, because a good flow can make the audience understand better. So that was a glimpse of international business communication. If you are curious to learn more or simply have some more questions, check out the reference listed in the description box below. Goodbye! Vi ses la tasra!